Okay, now it's time for the shoulder lift. So we have two different ways we can enter it, and of course a no lift option. So we're going to demonstrate all three options you have and then break each one down.
All right, so what does the leader do during the shoulder lift? Great question. So if we are to do the roll in type of version, all we have to do is wait for our partner to come in our first two steps. I do a little bit of a shuffle to get a little bit closer, and then I squat down. My main objective is to get my right shoulder underneath her left armpit, yeah? And as she pushes down, I'm gonna straighten my legs, and the lower I grab, the higher she's gonna go. I'm gonna do my 3 rotations. I'm gonna squat one more time to let her land, get up, put my feet together, and allow her to go under the arm. So really, when it comes down to lifts, we don't have too many things to think about other than being precise as to where our shoulder goes. But also, it's super important to make sure that we are lifting with our legs and not with our back. So, for instance, when I do go in, I make sure that my back is straight. So I'm not going in like this and then lifting this way. That's gonna be super painful. Something's gonna get hurt, all right? If we're gonna do this lift, we have to make sure we're squatting. If we really wanna get some lift and make the lift a bit easier, we're gonna grab lower. So if you can grab around just above the hip bone and then lift from there, you're gonna find it way easier than if you're lifting from here, okay? So those are a few things that you have to think about. Now, if you are gonna go do the version where you're walking in, it's just easy. You do 3 steps in, 1, 2, 3, and then it's the same concept. So the difference isn't that serious. The main thing, again, is make sure you squat, the right shoulder goes underneath the left armpit, and you squat down to let her go down as well. We're now gonna turn around so you guys could see the 2 different options and follow along. So she's gonna turn in, I'm gonna shuffle right behind her, make sure my right shoulder goes underneath her left armpit, straighten my legs, do my rotations. I'm gonna do one for this example. I'm gonna bend my legs so she can lower, present the hand, put my feet together, and let her do her walk around. Now, if we were to do the walk-in version of it, I go right, left, squat on my right, and push up again. Do my rotations, squat, let her come down, present the arm, and put my feet together as she walks around.
Okay, and now for the follower steps. So we have 2 different ways we can choose to enter the shoulder lift. If you choose the roll-in version, it's going to be, I'm gonna step over on my left, I'm gonna bring my feet together. Now this is the most important part. I'm gonna put my arm straight up in the air. We're gonna make sure we don't just bend it because that could be a little bit dangerous. So we're gonna go straight up in the air around his shoulder. Now, it might sound counterintuitive, but what I want you to do is press down. If you don't, it's going to be heavy on your partner and your shoulders will go up near your ears. Okay, so we're going to press down as he picks us up, and then we're going to do 1 circle, 2 circles, 3 circles, however many you choose. Okay, so those are the key points. We're rolling in. We're going to turn around for you so you can see. So for the roll in, we step over on our left, bring our feet together, put our left arm straight up in the air around him, push down, and then he's gonna do 1 circle, 2 circles, 3 circles, as many as you would like. Now, if you choose more rotations, remember to keep on the tempo, you will have to turn faster. Now, style. There is a few different ways you can do this. Let's talk about what we're doing with our legs. So if my partner was to pick me up, we can have 2 legs straight, which I don't love, but you can do it. The back leg bent and the front one straight, or both bent, or you can do it in reverse, the back leg straight, the front bent. It's really up to you. My personal favorite is keeping the front leg, which is the left leg, straight and the back leg bent. My reason for this is when you're coming out of the turn, your leg is already straight, so therefore it's easier to step out. So if we're gonna do it, I'm gonna show you the landing. So here he's gonna boom, boom. So once more, boom, step, step. So it's a walking out, boom, boom. But if we have 2 bent legs, this is what we're gonna make sure. So we do a circle, so we can have them bent, 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 bent. And then as the circle finishes, straighten that front leg, walk out, and then walk in a circle for the slow underarm turn. So those are your options with the legs. Now, one other thing I will say, if you'd like to throw out your right arm, you absolutely can. You can either look at your partner or you can look away. Both are beautiful options. You just do what you feel is best. Now, if you decide to do the walk-in, it's a little bit easier for the follower. So we don't have to turn in. We simply put our arm up in the air, stand still, and then boom, press down. So it's much easier, but you can decide which one you like the best.
Now, if you decide that, you know what, we're not gonna do any of the lifts, that's totally fine too. What we're gonna show you is how to do that parallel walk around to substitute for the lift. So when we do the parallel walk around, we have to go to each other's right side. Now, when we do that, it doesn't really matter what leg you walk on. I mean, in this case, my right leg is free, Beth's left leg is free, so we're gonna use those to start. And once we start walking, we're just gonna walk past each other, and now you have 2 options. And this is primarily for the follower. So if you feel like you guys wanna do a little bit more intimate, like you could put your hand around his neck and the leader could put their hand around your waist. That's the case here. If the height difference is too big, we both put the hands around each other's waist and we walk around. Now the main thing is to keep the focus and to speed up if you can during the actual walk around. So when we do these kind of parallel walks, it's usually in the height of the music, right? So when we're gonna do that, we wanna emphasize that as much as we possibly can. So from here, it's gonna be da 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 da, and we stop. Yeah? From here, I'm gonna present my hand, put my feet together, and then she's gonna take that as an opportunity to do the walk around back into frame. So we're gonna change sides so you guys can see what it looks like from the back so you can follow along. We're gonna be right here. We're gonna walk to each other's right, keep eye contact, speed it up a little bit, and we're gonna slow it down, present the hands, and wait for your partner to come back.
So that underarm turn is really just a moment for you to recalibrate and get yourselves together after that turn. So make sure you practice all the options, see which one you love best, and let's go on to the next step.